good. There we go. Look at that. Now we are unmuted. Oh my goodness. Whoo.
Hold on, I need to mute us. Welcome to the season premiere.
Of course, because
I can't do anything right.
No. This is how we do things. You know that. It's been
all right.
8 seasons of this.
Oh,
we know she fixed it.
It's on now, right? I hear it somewhere. It's on Twitch.
Out there. There we go. We're working. It's fine.
Are we working?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay,
Perfect.
good.
Oh my goodness.
All right, welcome to season 8, episode 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I
Season
feel like
8?
this is like Star Wars, and we start every season, and
Can we get like a scrolling thing that just kind of goes off?
I can work on that. We just need to fill in the blanks.
Intro, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's still going. I don't know where I hear it. Oh, we're all on.
We're
every
on
channel.
all the things now. All the things.
Brian's on YouTube. We have people all over the place. We're everywhere. So yeah.
Best is watching.
Eventually,
right.
You're gonna have to pop in here and say hello.
It's fine. It ups our views. We're good.
So episode 1 of season 8. I'm Felicia, Fefe Minor, and this is Freddie Prince Charming. Can you say your title?
Oh my god. It's not that complicated.
I just want you to say it. I want you to say it like 3 times.
Oh my god. It's Mister USofA MI Classic 2019. But they know that because I won that before we went off.
Not everybody.
Well, then they should.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not everybody.
I'm intentionally ignorant.
And then there's that. Excellent. Fantastic.
Oh my god, we need everybody to bring a guest that's like the peanut gallery over
right,
here.
They just sort of sits off
that I
screen
can
and
hear
makes
directly
comments,
in my ear and then just be like, whoa.
It's like I should marry him.
Oh,
should.
you totally
wow.
should.
Speaking of people that are just randomly sitting in between us.
Just random. You might not be able to tell through the makeup, but with us, we have a special guest this evening. We've got Brandon McGill in the studio.
Hello.
Studio.
Oh, can you talk?
Yes, I can talk.
He kind of mumbles a little bit.
I'm not
He's got
going
shit all
to be
over his
used to
face.
this. I'm not going to be used to this.
You know.
You not talking.
crazy- Said to
No,
be
no,
all
I'll be
loud.
talking. It'll be fine.
Right.
Okay.
I'll try to project.
Try to project.
It is very
He's
difficult.
just gonna yell through his teeth.
It's very difficult to talk. That's true.
What the hell were you thinking? You knew you're coming here. It's a talk show. You
Talk?
I wanted a challenge.
excellent.
That's
Fantastic.
every good
All
artist.
about
That's
the
every
talk.
good artist.
But you know what? We are back with your Wednesday night conversation. We've been doing this now
Yes.
for more than 6 years.
Almost 7.
I know. And it's more than just gossip. It's more than just drag gossip. It's the issues that actually matter most to you. Welcome to Let's Have a Fefe Season 8. We are streaming on all the things.
You don't have to say all that. Just we're everywhere. And somebody asked me today if we would be on Instagram Live. I can't seem to operate my phone and do all of this while you're I'm barely paying
We're
attention
barely
to all
hanging
of
on
this.
right now. We are
So,
barely hanging on right now.
But you're
It's
on Twitch, you're on YouTube,
mhm.
you're on Facebook,
Hey, Josh.
and Twitter.
So that's
Empress.
pretty much like 90% of the internet. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
I
Social
still don't know
media,
I
anyway.
still don't know what the fuck Twitch is, but
It's okay, we're there.
excellent. We're there. Yes.
I
I got nothing.
Oh, we already said that.
We
Our
are
special guest.
Yes, we covered our special guest.
The first one? No.
Probably not.
Nope.
I
So
mean-
tonight is brought to you by Wigs of a Kind at wigsofakind.com.
I left it because I wasn't sure if you wanted to. I mean, it doesn't. It's fine, but it's just
Nope.
okay.
Okay. And the Burley Barber at theburleybarbers.com.
Which
And we-
I'm due for a haircut. I got to go before the end of the month.
Yeah, you know you do. Because you're growing so much hair.
You can fuck right the fuck off. God damn it. And for all of our supporters on Patreon, we do have stuff coming. We're sorry, time literally just got away from us this summer. I spent a good chunk of it traveling and out of town, and it was we tried to get together. I was like, hey, what are you doing this time? No, we're busy. What are you doing this time? No, we're busy. So we do have stuff coming for Patreon. We have some fun stuff coming on Patreon, so make sure that you subscribe. And we'll get those videos on there as soon as possible. That was literally like it's been a hell of a summer. Like
we did like 2 this weekend.
Yeah, so we do have stuff coming.
And we'll do more.
And apparently there's stuff that Felicia never fucking posted.
Yeah, that I found on my laptop. I was like, I need to clear some space. What is this large video? Oh, my bad.
Was it in a downloads folder? That might be a different kind of video.
No. I don't download mine. I stream.
Right? Does anybody download anything anymore? You just bookmark it. Like, it's not even gonna put it on my VHS.
I didn't want to record over anything.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat viewings.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, it's like I said, we we stopped our last season in May.
May 15th.
May 15th was the last episode of season 7, and basically since then I've been traveling. That's pretty much it. Like I haven't.
He hasn't seen Phoenix.
I haven't. Like I've been around. I've been I've been able to do a couple of cat bingos, and I've been booked in a couple shows, and I've now been involved in the Drag Queen Story Hour. I've done that a couple times, which I'm super excited about. But other than that, thank you. I can see how happy you are.
Very expressive.
Wow. Yeah. Come through.
But I've seriously I've been doing just so much traveling and stuff that's drag and like USofA related.
You.
And what have you been doing?
I've been busy with family things mostly, and getting back into school. This is actually my first week of school.
Oh, Jesus!
I am on my lunch hour became homework hour today.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. And kind of
you've got shitty ass timing. What the hell? You were doing this. Like,
I saw that I had to do it, and
That's right. That'll be me eventually, and then I'm gonna be crying. So I'm already gonna be looking for a math tutor.
And I have a fundraiser on Facebook, but I'm not running for a pageant, so it's not that important for everybody.
No, it's not. It won't be.
So if I've invited you, if you want to throw a couple bucks toward my tuition, that's I'm not buying gowns or anything, but I am buying an education that I think that other people.
Hey Dixie, hey Mimi, Eddie, everybody.
Oh, I'm inviting some people. So hold on. Because you know what's going to happen? People are going to be like, well, you didn't invite me. I didn't know that it started.
Because it's fine. What have you been up to all summer, Brandon? What has your summer consisted of?
Oh, my goodness.
And give Cliff Notes.
Yeah. So, recently, I was in Echo and in Ion. So I'm in...
At the same time?
Yeah, on newsstands right now. I'm in Echo and Ion right now.
Oh, shit.
Yes, double feature.
Wow.
Both really great write-ups. Thank you so much. Really great write-ups by Dion and Ashley.
Nice.
Respectively. Was on the CW pretty recently for my escape room that I helped design and did the art for. And then we did a 3-week tour to support the Tarot project. We did some festival stuff. And we just got back from a family trip to tell his parents that we're engaged.
Yay!
Yes! Love!
Yes.
Fucking love. I hate love. Fuck love. Fuck, go fuck itself. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not fucking bitter. We're fine. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Love looks good on you. Look at the smile. I'm happy.
Yeah. Don't look forced at all.
Wow.
You want to touch it a little bit?
No, I'm not into touching crusty things.
The smile is a little crusty.
Just a little bit.
Speaking of just a little bit, how about we just get...
You want to get right onto it? All right. So I was going to talk about something different tonight, but then I decided that you can't keep beating a dead horse.
Yeah, you can.
You can, but it serves zero purpose.
But the meat is very tender.
Right. I mean, you can tenderize it, but it still doesn't do a goddamn thing, and the horse still is not going to get the fuck up.
You
Whole horse tacos.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Here come the vegans.
Right? Jesus Christ.
I don't suggest that.
So I opted to go a different direction because people are fucking crazy on Facebook today and not getting anything, and again, beating a dead horse, whatever. I'm just saying. So, instead, tonight, I'm actually going to talk about PrEP and prevention. Because there are some interesting statistics that I've seen come out, and there are things that these are things that are important. If you are sexually active, if you have multiple partners, whatever, these are things that are important. So, so I don't know if everybody saw, but the CDC actually released an article not that long ago that said that syphilis, chlamydia, and gonorrhea are at an all-time high. Which is interesting if you think about it, because it wasn't that long ago when syphilis and gonorrhea were almost completely gone. We had almost completely eradicated syphilis.
So we've got a comeback tour.
We do have a comeback tour.
Oh,
not a good one.
This is not like a Cher comeback tour. This is like a nasty.
They don't have all the figures for 2019 yet because they wait until the end of the year to come up with all of that.
Good for you.
But in 2018, there were more than 115,000 cases of syphilis, 580,000 cases of gonorrhea, and 1.7 million cases of chlamydia. Sir, can you...
Are you doing
really?
I'm taking your watch. Sorry. I'm just making sure.
Can you mute that, or just,
Yes, go on. I was accepting your invite. Sorry.
I did press it on.
Oh my god.
I invited Freddie too. I wasn't sure if he would see it.
I
saw it apparently.
Jesus Christ. I'm busy?
I didn't notice you here. I'm sorry.
Thanks. I get that a lot. It's fine. Hashtag visibility. Hi guys. There are kings in Arizona. Anyway, so
call back.
Just try that out.
Oh boy.
Freddie's like, I'm not going to talk about it.
And like I said, it was fairly recently where gonorrhea was at an all-time low, and syphilis had almost been completely eradicated, and now both are higher than they've ever been. On the flip side of that, HIV, since 2010, the new cases of HIV have actually declined 16%.
Oh,
well,
wow.
That's wonderful.
Which is awesome.
Got some good news.
It's we still haven't managed to eradicate it, but there are good things happening with HIV. With a lot of the drug combos and stuff that are out now, there are so many folks that are HIV but undetectable. What that means is that the viral load in your body can't be measured by standard tests. So you still have the virus, but the virus load is you can't even see it. Like it is undetectable. They have to go through special things to be able to actually measure it.
It's using more advanced tests.
Right.
Yeah.
And basically what that means is if you are undetectable, you are untransmittable. Which it used to be, if you were HIV positive, the chances of you transmitting that to somebody else was extraordinarily high. If you were having any sort of unprotected sex, anything, that the chances of transmitting HIV were so much higher. And now, if you are undetectable, the chances of you transmitting HIV to a partner is essentially zero, which is phenomenal. And a lot of that kind of came into play to help with that is basically the invention of PrEP. And PrEP is the pre-exposure prophylaxis.
Whoa.
And the brand name is Truvada. And if you take Truvada, it is 99% effective at preventing HIV transmission, which is a decade ago that wasn't even a thing.
Right.
Like,
that's huge.
It's massive.
I don't think anybody ever thought that.
No, I don't. I think that if you had asked anybody 20 years ago if they would ever get to a point where you wouldn't have to necessarily worry about transmitting HIV to your partner, they would have been like, "You're fucking crazy. You don't know what the hell you're talking about."
Yeah.
However, now this is something that I think people forget, or they don't think about, or they think that they're on PrEP, so they're fine, whatever. PrEP does not prevent transmission of other STIs. So,
Say it again. One more time.
PrEP does not prevent transmission of other STIs. You can be on PrEP and you are relatively safe from HIV. You are not, however, safe from anything else. You are not safe from herpes. You are not safe from gonorrhea. You are not safe from chlamydia. You are not safe from syphilis. Figure it's 2019. Why the fuck haven't we eradicated all this shit yet? But
Well, the nice thing is PrEP is pulling down the HIV numbers.
It is.
But because people are on PrEP, they're also probably more likely to get other stuff.
Right, because they're not thinking about the need to continue to have other forms of safe sex.
Right.
And which is why I stress this so often.
Because they feel like...
Right. I'm on PrEP so I can do whatever the hell I want.
Right.
It's like...
Yay!
Right.
That's what it says on the box, though.
Right, for sure.
I'm on PrEP, I can do whatever I want.
Right, that's on the label.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I am a huge
Must be
advocate
flying
for
off
PrEP.
the shelf.
I'm a huge advocate for PrEP. I am actually on PrEP. I'm not...
Are you on
why
PrEP
the fuck why?
right now?
Does it hurt?
Actually, I laugh every time I take it because I ain't sleeping with anybody, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing
I
this
laugh
for?
every time I take it, too.
I see. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Stop!
Shut up.
Oh my god.
I hate you. I hate you a lot. I'm not listening to you anymore.
I'm smiling.
Yeah. So the important thing is you have to know your status. And that's not just... When people say know your status, a lot of times it's in reference to HIV. You have to know your status in regards to the other STIs that are out there. If you don't know, you could very well have things like herpes. You could very well have things like chlamydia that you may not even necessarily think of. And you're... Probably Truvada.
Okay.
And you're not thinking about it, but you think you're on PrEP, so you're having unprotected sex with people, and then
Just
you give them the clap. So, like, you have to know. And if you're not sure of your status...
Did you get it yet?
And if... Oh my god.
We've all shared the clap.
Fuck all of you. If you're not sure of your status, and if you're not sure of your partner's status, of your sexual partner's status,
Get
you
to knowing.
still need to use a condom at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Especially particularly if that person has a penis. Because that condoms, you know.
What?
Otherwise, dental dams, there are condoms, they hate them, they call them female condoms, but they can use for anybody that has a vagina.
My dad got me a female condom
Oh, when you came out.
when I came out. I'm not sure why.
Oh.
Was it useful to you?
No, I didn't. I felt like I was eating it. It didn't really come with instructions.
Can you, like, stick your sandwich in it? Like, how big are they?
You can stick sandwiches in them?
I'm just curious, you know? Maybe you can use it as
What, does it have
like
like
a sandwich bag since
a
you can't use
Ziploc
it for
on the
other
top?
stuff.
Or maybe it's one of
That's how
those
you keep
fold
the
over.
STDs
It's
out.
one of those fold over
You
ones.
Ziploc the STD away.
Welcome to season 8, folks.
So like a lazy Sunday.
Welcome to... Oh my god. So, and the other thing that people are doing, and I've seen this a few times, is they're taking antibiotics as prevention.
What?
If they know they're going to be in a situation where they're going to be having multiple partners, or, you know, whether it's a play party or anything like that, I see multiple people doing this, and it's something that a lot of people are actually advocating for, is they basically take a whole shit ton of antibiotics beforehand to kind of head things off. However,
Is that...
here's the problem with that.
Don't you get diarrhea?
Well, that's one of the... you
Whoa.
very well could, but that's one of the minor issues.
Because that could become a slip and
I
slide
mean, it
party.
could be a slip and slide party.
I
too,
mean,
'cause
what
that
if
lube-
they're into that? We've had that discussion before.
We had that discussion before.
Be like the
But
umbrella.
here's the thing: when you're taking
Hot lava
antibiotics,
cake? Hot lava cake?
oh my god, when you're taking antibiotics unnecessarily, if you're taking them too often, if you're taking them for the wrong reasons, what that does is it creates bacterial strains that become resistant to antibiotics.
Yeah, your body starts going
Which-
like peace.
Well,
You're gonna catch it
it's
anyway.
it's all the different strains. That's why, you know, right now things like the flu shot and stuff aren't doing anything.
Mm.
You know, like the flu shot and stuff has only been about 40% effective
Mm-hmm.
because there's new strains are coming up that are resistant to this medication. That's what happens when you
God, we
take
are laughing so hard at that.
when you take
Jeez.
antibiotics for basically no reason, is then you create a situation where and
Plus, it
syphilis.
sets your body up to be like on guard when nothing's
Well,
happening.
that's why things become resistant, because syphilis, chlamydia, and gonorrhea are all traditionally treated with antibiotics. So the fact that now there are people that are taking excess of antibiotics before they even have an infection, that's creating strains that are becoming
where are they getting it
resistant
from?
to
Their
what you
doctor?
have to treat them.
She
like,
That's a good
doctor.
question, right?
Where are they getting it from? Their doctor? If they're getting it from their doctor, find out the name of the doctor.
Right.
And
So I'm like, what? I don't know
don't
that
go
any,
there ever.
I don't know any doctor that would ethically prescribe antibiotics just for the hell of it.
Oh, you're
Like,
gonna
that's
go
just,
to an
you know.
orgy this weekend? Okay,
Right.
let me go ahead and write the script for this one.
It just, and I understand the idea behind it, but in the long run, it creates more problems, I think, than it actually solves. And it doesn't mean that you're going to not catch something. So you may OD on antibiotics, and you're still gonna end up with chlamydia. So, you know.
So you're paying double for antibiotics.
So know your status. There are free clinics all over the fucking country that will test you for free, that will test you on a sliding scale. Here, the Parsons Center does it. It's downtown. Go and get tested.
Isn't it free?
Get tested. It's usually free or sliding scale, depending on what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's other places that'll test things for free.
And if it's
like-
not free, they'll usually tell you where you can get it done free.
Right.
Yeah.
My insurance covers it.
Yeah. And, you know, if your insurance covers it, like I usually get, well, not lately, because whatever, but normally I would get tested.
Stop.
Just do it anyway. Because I'm a responsible adult, god damn it. Whenever I go get blood work, it's like I get blood work every 6 months, so may as well just get tested while I'm there. So, you know.
Yeah.
And
And they also, Southwest Center will test couples together.
right.
Like we got tested together.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no shame in it.
It's
you know,
adorable.
it's you. It's
rather
you have
than
to
being
knock the
dead.
stigma out. Right. You need to go get tested. You need to know your status. You need to know your partner's status. If you have multiple partners, or if you
Or if your
are
partner has multiple partners.
right, if you have multiple partners, if your partner has multiple partners, if you're in a poly relationship,
Your
whatever the
partner has
situation is,
partners.
then you know you need to get tested. It's just the responsible thing to do. And don't forget that almost everything has an incubation period. So you may get tested once and nothing shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean you're necessarily free and clear.
I think that's where people get into shock about when they find out different stats.
Right, like that's you,
They're
you
like,
have
oh
to
shit,
keep,
what?
you have to continuously get tested to make sure that you have the most up to date information,
Look at all
because
these
it's
people.
it's just the responsible thing to do. So there you go. Oh, now we're putting. Can you not? No.
Now
The
joke
joke's on you.
No, that's wow. Wow. So there you go. All right.
I don't have any
So-
offbeat news. There's so much. I've shared it on our Facebook page. There's so much.
There's so much.
There's so much wrong going
Oh my
on
God.
right now that I don't want to talk about it.
Everything is fucked up right now. Like the news. Sometimes I'm really glad that I don't actually have like TV.
I don't have
because
TV either. But
I can't watch the
Ugh.
fucking news. Like I can't do it.
You kind of have to choose to take it a little bit at a time.
Right.
Like I go, oh, okay, that's enough. I got, you know.
I'm like
or
I can.
I look and I'm like, okay.
I can
think
read
I got
like
enough.
I can read an article on something, but when it comes to just like
Random
sitting and
things
watching
are
like in an hour's worth of news,
Oh,
I can't
you're
do it.
welcome.
Like, no,
It's a lot.
it's no wonder everybody's on fucking antidepressants.
Well,
Like,
I've noticed that if we talk about like what's on the news in the morning, like we instantly have like a bad morning.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's nothing positive.
Yeah. And you
Oh,
wake up,
wow.
and it's just like, oh shit, this is going
Right,
on.
like
Yeah.
there's very rarely you're like, oh my god, so this really cool thing happened. Did you
Mhm.
hear that?
Yeah.
It's always fucking A. Did you hear this? Goddamn motherfucker did this again. Like
Mhm.
there's never.
And we know which motherfucker we're talking about.
Well, it's
so.
that's why like they're basically saying now that you know the entire fucking country is depressed
Mhm.
because
Well,
of all
that's-
the stuff that's
I've heard
happening.
that.
Like it,
yeah.
like
yeah.
literally
It's a
everybody
literal thing. Yeah.
everybody is living in this constant state of depression
I
because
try to
of
share
everything
more
that's
good
going on.
news than bad news, but when the bad news happens, I'm like, ugh,
It's hard with the
what
good
is
news.
this?
It's like,
This is
ugh.
so much.
On the plus side, alcohol sales have gone up.
And there's that.
Can
You
I
know,
just
come
keep
on, White
him-
Claw.
Mhm.
You know, we've
What
got
are you
we've
doing
got
on
the
Wednesdays?
right.
Can he say hi for a second?
Yeah, I
Come on in.
we've been
Best.
You
Come,
can-
come say hi real quick.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt. Excuse me. I know you invited me, but I'm sorry I interrupted.
I think
I
you're
can't see
behind
myself.
that
it's a little delayed. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'll peek
Come in
over. You'll
more,
see over
come
here.
in
You'll
more.
see right over here.
You can stand in front of me. I give you full on permission.
That's
Okay.
yeah. Please give him something to look
one.
at.
Maybe show a nipple or something.
Make the hey. What are we doing?
I think it's just really delayed.
We have a
Oh.
high.
There you
like,
are.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh,
all of
see,
the
there
things.
you are.
You're
There we
on
go.
one of the screens.
Well-
something on one of them. It's fine. There he is. Now he's on
Wow,
Facebook.
it like slowly crept in.
Wow,
That was so
Facebook's
weird.
got a hardcore delay. What the hell? That was funny. Ew,
Wait, no,
wow.
I don't have a permit for that. I don't have
Oh
a
my
permit
god, that's
Well,
not that kind of show.
I'm not Pornhub. I'm not Xtube. I can't. I
Now
can't.
now that I have this moment, I would just like to say that, Brandon, you proposed to me in private, even though your life is very public, and I'm a very private person, so I thought I should do this in public.
I'm
Oh,
gonna cry.
Will you marry me back?
Yes, I will. And the
Oh.
funny thing is it fits perfectly.
That's adorable.
And that's the real reason I did it, folks.
That's adorable. Get the fuck out.
Alright.
I can't. That's so cute. Fuck all y'all.
That is so cute.
Oh, we got a- aw.
No, shut up.
Oh my god, me too. I don't know what that's for.
I don't know what that is for you now.
Wow, the love is just overflowing on the page. It's
All the
just-
love, all the
You're
love.
welcome.
It's just.
I'm not bitter.
He got a little nervous though. I thought he was gonna like break apart.
I know. I was.
I was like, is this gonna happen or are you just gonna...
Oh, we're gonna. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got through it. We got through it. So you've got stuff going on. You just mentioned you were in Echo, and you've got
is
Echo and Ion, and you've got a massive project that you're undertaking right now.
Mhm,
It's the Tarot project.
The Tarot project.
Tell us about the things.
Absolutely. I'm actually going through it much faster than I thought I was. I finished Cups. I've almost finished Swords. And I'm about to do Wands, which is fun. We're going to debut Wands on October 31st.
Oh wow! What
that's-
day is that?
Halloween.
What day is that? That's the 31st.
Yeah, October
What a
31st.
bitch.
October 31st. What day is that?
But we thought that would be an adorable day to debut Wands, which is very magical.
Yeah.
I've already casted the model for the debut.
Nice.
His name is Seth Powers.
Oh,
Never
you're
heard of
Jake
him.
Man,
Never
right?
heard of him before. He moved to Seattle. He moved to Seattle, and he's come back.
Where have I seen
Brandon
that name
paints
before?
Seth like 450 times,
No,
but
no,
you
no.
know, God forbid I get in there. It's cool. Totally fine.
We already talked about you being tarot.
Fine.
Freddie and I
That's
talked
cool.
about him being a tarot,
That's cool.
right?
Freddie, do you have money?
No, I don't have any fucking money. So if anyone would like to sponsor,
Whoa! Not only is he funny, but he just comes right.
no, I
with
totally,
us.
man,
Whoa.
I trust, I get it. No,
Whoa.
I'm fucking broke as a joke. I'm a national title holder.
I
I don't
got
need
a
fucking money.
burnt
What are you talking about?
overall.
I literally had someone cancel though, like for this weekend, and it was a big gig, and
Ah.
they canceled the last minute. So
Well, that
Oh.
yeah, after canceling like.
So if
4
anybody
other
has
times
money out
before, same
there-
person,
Oh,
One of those
yeah.
This is what happens when
Then
you cancel
no,
a gig.
right?
I get real looking.
You
real
give him
pissed.
4 chances?
Yes. And even Bess is like,
Why?
which is really nice, give her a chance. I'm like, she is super nice. Let me give her.
I did. I said that, and
Yeah.
I'm not.
She's a nice person, but
We can be nice and still be unreliable.
yeah.
And there
At
are
some
plenty of
point, you
people
just
that
have to go. No more.
I know
Right.
a lot of nice people
I know tons of nice people that are unreliable that I'm like,
that legally
nope.
I can't say.
That I'm like, sorry, like I gave no.
I can email
4
you a
chances,
list
that's-
later.
That's
I'm just kidding.
But this Sunday, I'm going to announce it here. I'm going to do a Joker Day this Sunday.
Oh really?
That's awesome.
So if you want to come over, I'll paint them as Joker their face. I'm not going to do their whole body, and it's
Oh.
free this
Oh.
Sunday only.
Hey, look at that!
Are you
What a
gonna have
fucking
a-
deal!
Like a bunch of jokers
You have to
together.
It's just going to be a Joker time. We're
Pull a
just gonna-
number. You guys
Yeah,
gotta pull a number.
yeah,
Just show up and
So-
Oh, like the DMV, just
right.
yeah.
you get to
Now
paint our face.
serving customer A356 at window
Is there a
number
charge?
4.
No charge. No charge.
Did you tell the accountant that?
I did.
Right? Did you tell your
Okay,
business
okay.
manager?
Yeah.
Just making sure,
This is
because
the first
he's a
I've
little
heard
hot
of
over
it,
here.
The best is like, this is the first I've heard of it though.
So they'll be charging at the door.
But it's a limited amount of people. So once we hit 10 people, we're done.
Oh,
So,
it's only 10 people.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I mean,
Wow.
When you
it's going to be a
starting?
long day.
Freddie,
so.
you wanted to get painted.
I'm busy this weekend.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be in Albuquerque because that's all I
Oh
do.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Me too.
Really? There's a pageant in Albuquerque.
There is one of my prelims is happening in Albuquerque. Yay.
Not
Because
good.
you're what?
Sickening.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
that too.
Oh yeah.
I just threw that one.
Yeah.
And Felicia will be there, which will be fun because Sunday is actually Felicia's birthday.
Yeah, I'm turning old.
Fuck
Oh
off.
my god. Well, you're not turning old. But I have a big, like, giant birthday coming in January, and I'm kind of dreading that a little
A
bit.
giant is coming for your birthday?
It's the big 4-0.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, no?
It's just like when I thought 30, you're like, oh no, I'm gonna die next week. And
I
then it
wasn't-
happens, and you're like, okay, whatever. I still have bills to pay.
Right.
When you're dead.
Yes, even when you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi, send Brandon a message. He wants to get painted.
Absolutely.
Yeah, send him a
Definitely.
message.
Thanks, Wendy.
But I think she applied for tarot, too,
Oh yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Did I do that?
I think you applied
We've
for
had
tarot.
many conversations.
Yeah,
I
we
just
have.
forget a lot of things.
It's hard to track everything. Just being on social media in general. It's
I
hard.
mean, I know when I'm at ends with people,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, delete.
Mhm.
Block.
Right.
But it's difficult to be an entertainer because there's a lot of demands for social media.
I have no idea what you're talking
God. Like, I wish I could just disconnect and go away from social media for like an extended period of time, but I
Mhm.
can't.
March.
Yeah.
Like, I
March.
literally cannot because that's how I contact my contestants. That's how I contact,
It
promoters.
almost becomes like a
and, you know,
CRM.
pretty much.
It's your livelihood.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Mimi
marketing
does
and-
not believe that you're turning 40.
It's the makeup.
My parents.
Oh, so it's easy for me to believe that I'm 40. It's fine. You know what? It's cool.
It's the contour. It makes me look younger.
That's what it is. It's
That is a strong jawline.
Right.
Thank you.
there.
Thank
Just
you. I
strong.
built it myself.
I always look younger when I cover my face and shit too. So you can't see my face. Bam! 20 years younger.
Oh.
Do you know that scat does not prevent STDs? So when you're covering your
Is
face
that
and
proven?
shit, you might want
Has that been proven?
might use a
that
dental
proven?
down.
Is that
and
Is
then
this
put
on the
shit top.
CDC website?
Has that been proven? I want to see that in writing. I want to see it in writing.
We need a Dexter.
But we
you first.
digress.
Right,
We digress.
bro.
We digress. What else do you have going on?
So mostly it's just tarot. That's the big thing right now. It's an 80-person project, so it's kind of giant.
is this like your biggest project?
It consumes
Yet.
all of my resources and time. Oh, sorry. Book release. We're releasing a book. Oh my god. Sorry.
Best is
I
like,
was
bitch,
kinda
talk
hinting-
about the fucking book.
I was like hinting, and you're like, no, that's
No.
it. And I'm
Sorry.
like, oh shit.
Like literally, Best submitted this list of photos he wanted for his book, and I'm like, you realize we don't have fuzzy dice, Best. Like it was a very detailed.
Why can't you have this? Why don't you?
Why don't you have fuzzy dice?
We don't have fuzzy dice.
Why?
Why can't you? What?
Yeah, why, Brandon?
You have everything else. You have every other fucking
So-
prop. Every other fucking prop. You do not have fuzzy
Do not have
dice.
Fuzzy dice. Yeah.
Oh my god, they are joking on you. So hard. Everybody believes you're 40 now.
But we're releasing a book. We are doing our best to get it out this month.
But
it's-
he's best.
he's Best,
And
and,
he's being done.
and he has a lot of requests
Wow,
of
is that
the
a-
photographer for this book.
Oh my god.
So I'm trying to achieve all of his dreams, but it's gonna take a while.
Well, you need to get your fucking
I know.
fuzzy dice then, don't you?
So we're really aiming
What
to have
kind
it
of
out
fuzzy
this month.
dice were you looking for? Because you could just get them like.
On Amazon?
Yeah.
Probably from the gas station.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Or
that
the
too.
gas station. Like, it's really not hard to get fuzzy dice, Brandon.
Oh, I know. I'm
I need
just,
you to
I'm
Or
Or
you
you
live in
ever-
South Phoenix,
And
right?
can you put a little effort into
It
this?
was just
drive
funny.
through
Like,
South
just
Phoenix.
a little bit of effort? We're not asking for much, fucking Brandon. We just need some fucking fuzzy dice.
It was like a
If I
Effort.
have seen fuzzy dice in this book, I'm
I don't
gonna
want to hear any
lose that.
excuses.
I'm
Listen,
gonna
I don't want to hear any
absolutely
excuses.
lose
Literally.
that.
I seriously, I don't want to hear it. I have no castle boutique. There you go. Nobody wants to hear your excuses.
We've never
Brandon.
been to Castle
Eddie,
Boutique
why do
before.
you know that?
Nobody
Never.
wants to hear nobody wants to hear your excuses. Nobody.
Anyway,
Just get the fucking fuzzy dice and be done
so
with it.
we've
Just
got
doing a
book.
book, can't find fuzzy dice, so I
Yeah.
quit the book.
But it's going to be released in stores. It'll be at Shanland Arts on 301 West Kennewick Road.
Oh, Eddie said it. Fuzzy handcuffs.
Oh.
I mean, it's the same thing, right? Fuzzy dice,
we
fuzzy
could-
handcuffs.
We could do that, baby.
Same.
I mean, one's easier to slip out of.
Which one's easier to slip into?
The fuzzy dice.
How would you slip into fuzzy dice?
We're getting
Like that takes
complicated.
more. That takes more effort. You have to like cut a hole.
I might start an YouTube channel. I want to see this.
Right? Like, it was just. Now I'm
I think
curious.
that's how you stuff fuzzy dice.
Is that their only? Do you guys have an OnlyFans? You can see this, please.
I mean, I'm about to swipe up. What's
Right?
going on?
I mean, swipe up.
Yeah, when people are like, "Go see my OnlyFans," swipe up.
She has
I
practice.
know nothing
She has
about
practice.
OnlyFans. Felicia, on the other hand, knows all the things
Of
about
course,
OnlyFans.
I'm so perverted. Why?
What
would
the
you
hell?
not know
Why?
that?
What is? I can't keep anything. You swipe right, swipe left, swipe
No,
down,
swipe
I
left
can't.
and right is tender.
Oh my god.
I've got an OnlyFans of me just drinking a big gulp for 30 seconds every time.
I need to start an OnlyFans.
Do you
for
want
just,
us to
like,
advertise
eating-
that?
Yeah, right?
He does
Just
not have those
send
things.
send us the link. We'll go ahead. We'll put it on there. It's fine. You know, everybody has. There's somebody.
I
for
mean,
everybody.
But we do
Sure.
have a Patreon, and we do post a lot of content on that.
Also, what's the title?
Go ahead and say the title.
What's the title? Come in here.
Come over. It's your book. It's his book of poetry, my photography.
The book is called Maybe a Poem Might Fracture Things. It is a book of my poetry and Brandon's photography. And you can get a special edition, which has his photography, and you can just get a regular one, which just has the cover, but also just my poems in it, and it can be found
I
at
don't want a
Shamrock.
regular edition. I don't do regular.
The special edition
things.
is much better.
It's square.
Oh,
And
but
it's
you
square.
can't find fuzzy dice, so I don't want it.
Wendy
Okay.
says they're $4.99 at Circle K. Get some fucking fuzzy dice. You have no excuses.
Just for you.
You know, there's a
None.
Circle K on the
Just-
way
just
to
to
the
spite
freeway.
you. I'm not doing
Mhm.
fuzzy dice.
I really
So there's a
appreciate
Circle
you
K
guys.
on the way.
I already said just to spite Freddie, I'm not getting fuzzy dice.
You know,
Fuck you.
here's
Fuck
the
you.
thing.
What you're really spiting is your fiance.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
Guilt trap.
Wow, we're all just staring at you now.
I understand my face is beautiful.
Just for that, I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna figure it out. It'd be much easier if I actually had a penis, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to finagle this somehow. But the next time you paint me, I'm just gonna have a pair of fuzzy dice just tied around.
Tied around.
We'll figure it out, okay? We'll figure it out.
I'm thinking I'm gonna need.
I'm gonna make it happen. Just
We're about to have a Let's Have
My-
a Fefe XTube OnlyFans. 'Cause
my.
I'm gonna figure
It
out how
might
this
take a
fuzzy
little-
dice is working and how
I'm
that
gonna
fuzzy
figure it
dice
out.
is
Did you
working.
want me to
There's
build
ways
you
to do
like
things
a
that-
ginormous strap on? I mean, we can have like lights coming out of it.
Oh, that would be
and,
cool.
Oh,
like,
Something that
wow.
blinks,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Can we have something that like blinks
So
to the music?
hashtag Let's Have a Fefe coming soon to OnlyFans.
Like,
Because
literally
there's toys that vibrate
coming
to the
soon.
music. I don't want it to vibrate. I just
Yeah.
want it to blink to the
maybe
music.
coming right now. Maybe coming.
Coming.
later.
No, not right now. You can't do it on Facebook. What I want to get reported.
And this whole show just went left.
Look at Marissa.
Welcome to season 8.
Let's have a
Hey!
pee-pee.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He can't even say my name, but now he's turned it into PP.
You can't even say the title most of the time.
I know, it's a Fefe.
Right?
It's let's have a Fifi. But on the
It only
way,
took you 3 years.
on the
It's
way,
fine.
he's like, you should say it like let's have a feast because you screw it up every time and that's what you're known for. And I'm like, no, character growth. I'm gonna get it right this time.
Oh my god.
He was practicing it in the car.
I bet he was on the way here.
Let's have
Fifi.
a Fifi.
Fifi. Oh god.
Wow.
Flagellating himself. No, it's wrong. It's wrong.
This is something that you must do because I don't flagellate.
Often.
myself. Okay.
I have
That's
3
fair.
floggers. I don't often use them on myself.
Oh.
I get frustrated. I'll just flog somebody else.
Okay.
Oh.
It's easier that way. You know.
Let's have a Fefe OnlyFans.
Right.
So Freddie is very sexually frustrated right now.
You have no idea.
If anyone's single, he'll be at the clinic next Thursday.
You don't even have to be
Use-
single.
use
you know
WoW
what?
with
As long as
single.
as long as like there's an understanding, and you know what? You don't even have to be single.
Use a WoW React if you want to go on a date with
Oh
Freddie.
my god.
WoW React. I want to see
No,
some WoW React.
she said
Wow.
nobody. Don't anybody.
This is
Then Freddie will troll it later. And look
Right,
at
I'll be
it.
like, who said wow? Like, oh, never mind.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we got some wows.
No, they're wows. Look at that one stayed up there extra long. Did you
got
see
some,
that?
got some laughs and some wows.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
I was gonna choke on my shit here. Oh my
Hi,
god.
Well,
Victoria.
You could choke on something else.
I
If
could.
the date goes well. If the date goes
Oh
well.
my god.
Okay.
Wow. I wonder. Facebook is never going to create us as a creator account. They're just going to be like, We just
Hey,
love
If
the
this is
mountains.
any indication
It's
of
a
what this
season
season is
premiere.
going to be like, this season
Yeah.
is just going to be
I'm
like...
just sitting here
Look at
drinking
that.
things.
It's the season premiere. We got to get some laughs in.
Oh, shit.
Oh God, Amy said something. What'd she say?
Oh, no.
It won't show me what she said.
Refresh.
I'm not refreshing.
You're not refreshing. I'm not refreshing anything. Fuck it.
We do it.
Oh,
say?
hey, Victoria.
Oh God, there's things coming in, but they're not coming
I'm
in.
dying.
I'm dying.
She's dying.
Oh,
Don't
God.
die.
Call 911.
Have you seen the video where it's like 90s versus today?
Mm-mm.
Where it's like,
Please tell us.
it's funny. It's like, it's two guys, but it's like, it's sort of similar scenarios both in the 90s and today. And at one point they like pick up a phone. Like, and, it's corded or whatever, and they're like, hey, you want to talk on the phone for 2 hours? Yeah, totally. Okay, Mom, make sure that, you stay off the internet for the next 2 hours, and then he's, like, winding the cord or whatever. And, like, the next clip, it's, like, today, and they're, like, he's got a smartphone. He's like, oh, my God, my emergency thing isn't working. How do I dial 911? He goes, what am I, an accountant? I don't fucking...
I'm searching for a glucose guardian.
A glucose guardian?
Oh God.
Is it like
What about a Splenda sweetheart?
No, I don't even...
A Splenda sweetheart?
Yeah.
They need to be real sugar. I don't do that.
Right? No, none
No
of this, like...
substitutes.
No. None of this equal shit. Like, no.
Oh
No,
shit.
no stevia, sorry. it's that, what sucks is you're sitting there and you're like, boy,
Stevia
I could
sugar
do with
mama?
like, I would love to have a sugar daddy, you think about it and then you're like, God damn it. Like, I'm too old, like, I am now, like,
You are the
I
daddy.
am the daddy.
You are the daddy.
But can sugar daddies have sugar daddies?
I think,
Sugar
you,
grandpas.
what you need is like
Oh.
a sugar daughter.
To be like a
or
sugar
something,
dude.
there you go.
Someone
I need, like,
younger
somebody
who will-
younger who will take care of me.
Oh, are those around? Is there a website? for that?
Because, like, it's like, you take care of, like, your elder family members and things like that,
Oh.
so it's the same sort of
What
thing.
nursing
so I
home
just
is
somebody
this?
that's
I'll
really-
sign right up. Let's get that link. Can we put that in the?
Yeah.
In
It's
the
one of those things,
comments?
Something's getting nursed in that home.
It's awful. You're on, like, you're looking at the
You're on life
hookup apps.
support.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Get the oxygen will be right there.
Wait, that's poppers.
No, not that's different.
Oh my god! In
different.
the oxygen tank.
Oh my god! Some of these old gays, you put them in the oxygen tank.
It's all the rage in Palm Springs.
You see them carrying it around. That's not oxygen in that tank, honey.
They pour a couple drops.
Right? They took a couple of
Some
drops.
of the old gays have like those blood drips just to
Oh.
get erections.
Right, there you go.
There
Wow!
you go.
Wow!
Yep.
Technology. Where's it getting us?
Be my
My
stevia.
stevia.
Oh. Hi, Amy.
Oh my god!
I need a Valentine's Day card that says that.
Be my stevia.
Don't you want to say, hey, Amy, save me?
Hey, Amy,
Save
I
me.
was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Wendy, OurTime.com. Those commercials are hilarious, by the way.
Oh my god. Is that like farmers only?
No, these are way worse. They're
Farmers.
like, maybe time has moved on, but you need a mature partner.
Oh,
And you're like,
Jesus.
God, I'm about to
Oh.
die. I need somebody to die with.
What's that website? Oh god. Oh shit.
I think I'm crying.
What happened to this episode?
I don't know.
We
what
just
were we talking about?
Brandon.
originally?
We were talking about Brandon, and then we got
Oh,
derailed
the
by
book.
Fuzzy Dice.
The book.
Fuzzy Dice.
We get-
That's not the title, but it might be now.
right. That's the next one. That's
If
Fuzzy
you want to
Dice.
see my fiance's penis, buy the book.
Okay, Dad.
You're welcome.
Not in that version.
Is it autographed?
How do you have like family members over at your house?
My house? I
Yeah.
don't.
Like,
But we've been to
just
his
like
house.
in general, like you.
So if you
families
had a
like,
family
hey, I'm
dinner,
gonna come visit.
I've like disowned all of my family.
Okay, well,
so
best family. Say,
Well,
just
they're in
family
Colorado, so we're okay.
But what if they come down and like, hey, we're gonna come see you. We want
I
to
think
have
they
a
would
family dinner.
understand. You probably
Where's
You have a lot of cock on your wall.
a lot. That's true.
A lot.
But
of
it's
cock
more
on your
up
wall.
the stairs. You don't really see it from
It's
downstairs.
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
all 3 floors.
It's like oozing. You have like.
oh, I
just,
love cock on the wall.
Like cock is just dripping.
To be fair, it's a little
Just
bit of
like-
everything. It's all genitalia.
I don't see as much other genitalia. For a lot of the other genitalia, you crop it from here up.
Maybe because I'm lazy on Facebook.
Mm.
I paint the whole thing.
I know you paint the whole thing,
Yeah.
but for the pictures
involved.
that you see,
Sounds involved.
that you see,
It's because he's
I've
saving
never-
it for his OnlyFans. Guys.
because on the ones on your wall, 90% of them, if they don't have a penis,
Mm.
you crop them at like right above.
I don't want to say it's 90% because I live there, but
Well, I've been there a couple of times. Okay, so I know. Okay,
Wow.
there are a lot of penises in
there are a
yeah.
lot of penises,
It's so
but,
I have body paintings on my walls.
but there's not a lot of any other genitalia on your wall.
Why are there no vaginas on your wall?
There are vaginas on my wall.
Because he's
If you'd like to
sexist.
come over, I can give you a tour of the
I mean,
vaginas
I might
on
have
my
to do
wall.
this. for
Penis,
the-
penis, 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 vagina. Penis, 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 penis. There could have been a vagina right there, but I cropped it. Penis, 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 penis.
So also to be fair, the majority of my fan base is gay, and the majority of the people that apply are gay men. So
He's
economically
only fitting to
speaking,
his
that's
audience.
my market. So I paint everyone. I paint all genders and all backgrounds, but I do have a very large gay market.
You do have a large gay market, I will say that.
I wonder why.
Although, just from my own personal experience,
Oh, God.
you've painted me, what, twice now?
Mm-hmm.
You lost count?
And even though I can never find my actual pictures on your wall,
I'm not on the wall.
Yes, you are.
in a corner
Your
somewhere.
cyborg is on the wall.
Somewhere on the corner.
Is it?
Yes.
Since when?
The cyborg has been there forever.
I'm gonna look again.
You
Because
can
I
look
know,
again.
like, I know with me, you crop me.
No
Yes, I did.
vagina.
Mm-hmm.
No vagina.
Would you like me to post?
I don't care one way or
I
the other.
will.
I'm just saying it was an observation.
Now the
Please,
Patreon.
please go to my Patreon.
See
more
the
Freddie.
unedited
Yeah.
versions of my. It's fine.
Yeah.
It was just an observation that you have a lot of
Let's have a Fefe will be Let's have a Pee on
on
Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to post yours as well?
No.
I can post them in the same thread.
It's about the same size.
Thank you.
All right, so if you go to my
Thank you so
patreon.com/ABDM, later this week, there will be a
Yeah.
special Let's Have a
There you go.
Fefe thread.
You'll get to see more of me and Felicia
I
than you
didn't
probably
even
ever
sign
wanted
up.
to.
For this. I
Yes,
was
you
just-
did. You signed the release.
Oh, God. What did I walk into?
Beth just said, "What have I walked into?"
You're welcome.
You knew what this was about.
I guess I did.
You just put a ring on
Good night,
it.
Amy.
What?
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
Cupcakes
Where are the gluten-free cupcakes and peanut butter sandwiches? On the OnlyFans?
I know, right? We're just
Mhm.
gonna have an OnlyFans where we just eat things. We'll just do a mukbang, but not
We'll
not
just
a
be naked
mukbang, but
eating
not
things.
a mukbang because I don't like the whole mukbang. Like it disturbs me. Like I can't.
Why, you don't want to hear us chew?
No, I can't fucking handle it. So we're just gonna set it up and we're just gonna eat, but we're
Hi,
just gonna eat
Jessica.
normally, like not crazy. We'll just eat.
I will say this: with websites like Facebook and other stuff, I've had to adjust how I present women
Mhm.
because if they even have just a little bit of cleavage, they will not run any advertisements or promote it or
That's
give it any
true.
traction.
Stupid.
So I've noticed that actually, in a lot of ways, Facebook changed my art. So you actually bring up a good point. I have to reduce her people's
That's
female
fucking
bodies.
ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Men, you can post them covering their dicks backwards
Right.
and forwards. It's not a big deal. But a
Right.
female is considered a sexual object.
Right.
And so anytime I post like a especially
I
feminine
consider
or
men
curvy
sexual
woman,
objects.
no one sees it.
That's bullshit.
It gets no traction and it can't
Hey,
promote it.
Facebook. Plot twist. My nipples, technically, girl nipples. You're welcome.
Whoa.
But I've seen drag queens that have been flagged if they show like
Right.
breastplates.
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah.
When I did a photo shoot a couple years ago, I did the breastplate and then I covered my nipples
Mhm.
like this, and I got flagged.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
and I was like,
bullshit.
it's not. They're,
Like they're
I take
fucking
that
silicone.
off.
Like, look here, boobs.
So I find myself having to build like literal outfits on people. Just to like, so you see dresses. Like
Right.
on women, it's usually like a dress.
Right.
Because if there's too much of a shadow, like it looks like a vagina.
Oh
Oh my
God.
god.
So why is it okay to show a dick print, but not okay to show a vagina print?
Well, I don't show dick prints that paint naked bodies, but it's a good question.
No, I'm saying like the
an-
internet in
like
general.
an underwear, yeah.
Because women can't possibly be anything like sexualized in public. Like
Yeah.
we can't be like no. Like
Oh.
women have to be modest. Women can't show their bodies. It's terrible.
It's stupid.
It's
I wish like Facebook or etc. would just say it's art. It is what it is. Just post it. Because I've seen drawings posted that are completely naked. And
Yeah.
they're fine.
Right.
But if it's body art,
God forbid. Even though
Yeah.
everything's covered,
even though they're
it's
covered,
all painted.
Right.
It's covered.
Right.
It's still nudity,
Yeah.
which is
And I used to have Tumblr, but Tumblr got killed. So yeah.
I thought Pornhub was gonna buy that. What happened to that?
I wish. WordPress bought them.
Ew.
Hooray! It's a
Even
blogging post, and they said no
worse.
rules are going to change, and we're just going to keep it the same. So you lost your audience when Tumblr killed the
Mhm.
nudity. They lost their audience. Why would you keep it the same? You'd go,
Right.
oh, this is broken.
let me fix it.
Yeah, IG is becoming a little bit more tight on the nudity.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Yeah.
It's like
I missed the
frustrating.
butts on
who
my
the fuck
newsfeed.
cares? Like if you
Yeah.
have an adult page, like if you have nudity on your page,
Right.
just
I think
like
that
you can make it adult,
Right.
and then you don't have like
people
it's
that keep
fucking
it
nakedness.
public,
Who the fuck
though.
cares?
Or
But
have a
violence is
filter.
okay,
Have a filter that says only people who are 18 up can
Right.
see it.
right?
Done.
And I mean, but violence is okay. Let's
Right.
show like all the violence because that's totally fine.
And yeah, you can show people
You can have
fighting.
a censor. You can have a censor on violence, but you can have a censor on nudity.
Right? It's fucking
It
ridiculous. The
doesn't make
priorities are so messed up.
Yeah, we're okay with nudity or violence.
Violence, but we're
nudity.
not. No,
Yeah.
not nudity.
So make it. Never mind.
You have a film
So
that's
they're making
violent. It's
violent
PG-13.
nudity.
Right.
Throw nudity in there, it jumps up to an
That
R.
might get a
It's
little bit
insane.
dangerous.
Yeah, I've
That's
seen
all.
films documenting it.
It's
disgusting.
They'll be like,
ridiculous.
I'm not sure what to do with this.
Personally, I would rather like if I had kids, I would rather teach my kids that nudity is fine and normal and healthy.
Is
Then
that a Western
violence.
thing,
It is, yeah.
Well,
Western
religion.
culture.
It's religion. It's
mixed with
it's-
government,
right?
mixed with shame.
It's kind of what the South Park movie was about.
Yeah.
Exactly this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's true. It wasn't
It's like basically religion came in, Western
We
religion,
don't own any
Christianity,
copyright
been
to South
specific,
Park.
and was just like, nope, everything is bad. You're naked. That's evil.
right.
So
It's
Don't
super-
cry. It's okay.
I have a bedazzle probably itching my eye. Taking little gems. Are they still on my face?
Yes.
Okay.
do you need gems? I have gems I can
I
give
need
you.
more gems.
Can we
All more
borrow
gems.
one?
I will kill you.
I like your nipple.
Thank you.
This is cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are both of them still?
Also,
Is
we need
that
to work
gonna
on
get
something
flagged?
together.
Yes.
We need to build something.
Yes.
it might.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
This video may not play all the way through.
I'm building a headpiece coming up, but I want to do something with you too. I'm building
Are you doing the
Anglerfish,
yes?
I've been designing it out, but I'm basically gonna have it be like a hat where like the teeth are gonna come down. I'm gonna have a bottom jaw. I'm gonna have lighting. I'm gonna have LED equipment.
That's
in there.
fucking fantastic.
So, and then if I can get it right and do it well, then I would like to produce them as like a normal thing,
That would be awesome.
like limited batch, obviously.
Right.
But that would be cool to have like lit up anglerfish headpieces.
I think that'd be badass. Like
Mhm.
just picture costumes to go with that, all
Mhm.
spiky and like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can I put my name in the hat for that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't perform.
What'd you say?
I'm pretty sure you just posted that you were looking for bookings, right?
I am booked.
Good.
Just not booked in.
But I've seen you perform before on Fans Only.
Yeah, right.
OnlyFans?
No, there's actually
Oh,
fans only.
there's-
Fans only
Is
like
there
the
fans-
step down.
That's the cheaper one.
That's like the R version instead of the X-rated. Like
Yeah, it's like the cheaper.
Ah.
A little bit
Violence
watered
Yeah,
down.
right.
Always soft focus.
Oh, it's like the what is it? The soft core that you find on like Skinamax, where you don't quite see. You kind of get the idea, but you don't actually see.
You're like,
anything.
oh,
Like you might see a little bit of a butt cheek, you know. Gotcha.
Ear, a
Side
finger,
boob.
like,
Right,
yeah.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
quick side boob. It has to be a
Right,
quick
little bit,
side
right.
boob. It has to be like
Little bit of a
whoa.
nipple, but not really anything, and nothing definitely explicit.
Do you remember the time we painted each other's nipples?
Yes,
I
that
don't
was the
recall.
first time we had you on the show.
I don't recall.
If that was any indication.
Right?
At the antics we would get into on the show.
Because this is like your what third time, fourth time,
Well,
fourth
I gotta
time.
stop doing this.
Man,
I'm just kidding.
it's a shit show every fucking time.
I'm trying to
We
look
still-
sad, but I can't.
Right. We haven't learned our lesson. We keep asking it back. It's like you know what it is. It's like giving birth. your body forgets the pain and the
And
agony
it's-
that it goes through.
And
So
it's
you
like,
just
I'm gonna
keep
do this
doing.
again.
You're like,
I'm gonna
yay!
do it
I'm gonna
again."
have another baby. Never mind that my entire pelvis has to like dislocate to like shove this football out. You know.
Which is why
It's
we're
the same-
doing it on episode 1.
Right. So it's
You're
the
getting
same.
it out of the way.
Right, and then we'll probably have you back at some point again because we'll have forgotten that this was such a fucking shit show, and we'll be like, hey, you know what? We should have Brandon back on.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
you'll
what
call
happened.
And it'll be
That's
all over.
what happened, though.
Right.
You'll call it Brandon McGill Afterbirth.
That's your face right
Oh,
now.
Jessica says it's like getting a tattoo.
Right, it's like getting a tattoo. That's exactly. You forget the pain. Either way,
Is
it's
it more like getting a tattoo or more like giving birth?
It's. I would say both. I don't know. I've gotten plenty of tattoos, and
You still go back.
I still
You
go back.
have to go back.
I still have to go back. I gotta finish.
If you don't finish your backs.
I
I
was
just
working
imagine
on
someone
it.
tattooing a baby as it's coming out.
There you go. It's no like tattooing your vagina as your baby is coming.
You guys are awful.
Two dark, twisted
Where
lines.
did this
They're like,
go?
let's think about this. How can we make this more terrible?
What's worse than having a baby or having a tattoo? Having a tattoo while you're having a baby. Ah.
I'm sorry, I'm still on the afterbirth thing. If he's the afterbirth, am I the placenta?
Oh my god.
You're
We
the
could
You
put
umbilical
took it
cord.
there.
we could put you in our freezer and save you for later.
Oh,
Oh my
I'm a
God, you-
tasty snack.
You're great for hair.
Placenta jerky.
We'll also be
Wow, the
selling
internet
this
dipped.
turkey with the
Like right then and there. It was like no, thank you.
Hi, Naomi. Oh my
We
goodness.
should have Naomi on.
We should have
sometime.
Naomi on.
We had her on before.
Mm-hmm. You should have her back because she's been doing things.
She's
All
been
the
doing
things.
something.
I know. Have her on.
Really?
Ew.
We're like this all the time. It's disgusting.
I'm okay with that.
Well, thank you. It's nice. Honestly, it's nice having something positive in a world full of like a lot of disappointment
And orange makeup.
and orange makeup. So it's nice to have like one really nice thing happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me until 39 to find my soulmate. So
What?
we'll
You're
just-
39?
Here, wait. Here's my wound. Have some salt. You have salt, some tequila. You can just pour in there.
Oh,
It's fine.
tequila.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just gonna go through a whole margarita here.
Ooh, that sounds so good. I
Ew.
can't wait for this weekend.
What are you guys doing? this
You're not
weekend?
allowed to get drunk.
I'm not gonna get drunk. When's the last time I got drunk?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I cannot get drunk.
At a higher elevation, you get tipsy.
I cannot
the-
get drunk.
I know.
I cannot get drunk.
Is it a bad time? Or you just
It's a
cannot?
it's a great time, but I never remember it, and
Oh.
everybody else does.
That's
Mm,
fair. That's fair.
mm. And there's that.
Lesson learned.
Mm.
Mhm. Or you wake up in front of a bar because people have left you there.
Or you walk home from BS West when you live in Mesa.
We're going through a drive-through after this. I can't wait.
Oh,
Oh my God! Can you record it, please? Please do.
oh, where was I? Oh, it was when we went to Tucson.
Oh yeah.
And we're all in this fucking spooky ass fucking makeup. Like I've got shit all over my face or whatever. And we're walking around and going through the drive-thru and people are looking. And I'm like, why the fuck do they keep? Oh, that's why.
Yeah, he looked like he had like bruised up eyes. And
Oh, no.
we were
Like I had like it was all like I had like dark eyes, like black and red eyes, and then like I had like a bloody smile happening. Not quite the Joker smile, but like kind of a bloody.
Can I just
human
say,
feeling.
I've been living for some of your makeup looks lately.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're really
Aw,
like
that's so
polishing
sweet.
it.
I've been trying. I've been trying. Like I'm not. It's hard because I wish I had time to actively like play with it like on a downtime.
Yeah.
They don't have downtime.
Right.
So
What
I
is
have
that you say?
to. Right. I'm like what the
You said downtime. Hmm.
So I've been, I've been working on it. I've been trying to make it better and improve things.
Is that
and
what you're
you
supposed to do?
I've been
You
noticing
would-
though. I've been noticing the creative drag community here. It's
Yeah.
been elevating themselves.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
We also have a really good drag king community here, and they're very decorated. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I've
Did you
been.
just sprinkle that?
I did. But I've also been noticing that everyone's been elevating their makeup style. And
Everybody-
that makes me happy.
Everybody really.
I'm
has.
still back here. I'm trying.
You're doing great. You're doing great, honey.
No, I'm still trying to color it in between the
Oh,
lines.
well, you know. No, everybody has been like a lot of the, especially with like the new kings and stuff. They're really.
Your colors are great today.
They're
Oh my
really,
God!
like-
There's kings here?
There are a few actually. I know. Surprise, surprise.
You may not realize it.
Right.
but they are here.
I feel like this is an infomercial.
Oh my god.
I did Dustin Riot's suit, actually.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
nationals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a national title holder?
Yes.
Whoa.
What? In Arizona?
Mm.
Who could believe it?
I
Oh,
know.
wow.
We could.
Wow.
There's a few of us here, believe it or not.
Whoa. Mine just. Well,
Hey, you got a little bit on me. It's on my face now.
I've also been.
OnlyFans.
Ew. I've also been trying to expand a little more with like wigs and things like that, thanks to Marissa, which is actually fantastic.
Wigs of a kind.
Plug. She sent me a wig a while back that I haven't been able to wear yet because I didn't have the costume to go with it, but I have the costume now. So now
Is this the other one?
the black and white one,
Oh, can we wear our black and white ones together?
probably.
It's not a Marissa.
Does Wigs of a Kind do shorter hair? Like shorter
Yes.
Yes, yeah, no.
In fact,
Actually, Marissa.
We're gonna be fighting over one.
Marissa
soon.
said that she has 2 short wigs that she's going to be sending us that we're just going to fight over to see which one looks best on who.
Mm.
So, no,
I
she
should
does,
reach out to him. Maybe I can work with him
you
on something.
totally should.
Yeah.
Serotonin.
And I've got, she's fixing the first mohawk that she sent me. I fucking love it, but I don't have, it's weird. I don't have enough hair, and I don't have not enough hair to wear it properly.
Okay.
No,
Because
what he's
it's a
saying is he
topper.
doesn't like when I put the.
No,
pins in.
but I have to wear like a weird hairnet, because I can't, there's not enough hair to pin it to.
Mm.
Remember the first time I had to wear,
We can glue
like
it
the-
to your head.
I'm good. But
No
like
wig
if I
glue
were
for you.
if I were bald, I could just stick it to my head.
Right.
But or if I had more hair, it could be pinned in.
Mm.
But I don't. I'm that in
I can
between.
paint some hair on you.
No, we're good. So she's actually fixing that, and she's putting it on a shorter, like she's putting it on a short wig,
Cute.
so I can actually wear it. And then I've got another mohawk coming. Both of those I'm actually taking to Austin with me in November, which I'm really excited for.
Wigs of a Kind.
Wigs of a kind, definitely. And she's been
Say it one more time.
Wigs of a Kind.
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 I will be reaching out to you.
It's really cool because
Wigs of
like
a kind.
a lot of the kings around the country were seeing me with some
There's
of the
some
wigs.
around the country.
I know. We're seeing me with some of the the blue and black like
Mhm.
pompadour kind of thing,
Mm.
and they're like, "Where do you get your wigs?" I'm like, "Go to Marissa," or "I need wigs, go to Marissa." So she's actually been churning
Very
out a lot
busy.
of the boy wigs and stuff for different like kings.
Or
and
she
now
calls them
kingdoms around.
divos.
Divos, yes. I love it. I love
Wendy, my hair is by Wigs of a Kind.
it.
It looks really good, actually. It's a really nice wig.
It's because it's by Marissa.
Mm,
Yeah.
She does good work.
And if I don't fuck it up, it stays wonderful for like
the
10
key,
years
the
plus.
key is not.
I don't
fucking
know
it up.
where is that one?
Which one?
The green one?
No, the green one's over there. The animalistic one I've had for like 10 years.
Oh, the gray one.
No, not the gray one.
Oh.
The blonde with and it has the braids on the side. You've
Oh, I've
it
worn
once.
that one.
I've had that wig for like 10 years.
That's when I want to try drag at some point. The cost of all the dresses and everything. And
I've already
wigs.
got my drag name.
So
He does have a
Good
you
dress.
guys are about my size. You just
Oh, that's true.
jump into the heat,
Also, Goodwill.
which that is part of the
I
heat.
know. Like, and all of my shit comes from Goodwill.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, I'm all about drag on a budget.
Nice.
All of my stuff comes from Goodwill. I will either embellish and do shit with it myself, or I have a couple people that I trust, and I will send it to them, and they will embellish it and send it out. No. But the base, literally the base of pretty much everything that I have is Goodwill.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to pop into Goodwill then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my gowns.
Mm.
Yeah.
was from
And
Goodwill.
right
Nice.
now is like the best time
Yeah.
because it's Halloween.
Okay.
So they have everything out. They've got ball gowns, they've got prom dresses,
Mhm.
they've got all sorts of shit.
I go after prom season and wait for people to be like, I don't want this anymore.
And they just donate it.
Excuse me.
Right? It's
Just take this.
and I'm so fucking cheap. I won't go unless it's half off day.
These are good tips. These
Yeah.
are good tips. Yeah.
And half off
Sometimes
is
you can find things.
every other Saturday.
Not just the tip.
Not just a tip.
But good
It is a
tips.
tip. It is a tip. Definitely a tip.
Did Bess tell you his drag name before we go?
No, what is it?
What is it?
The dumb cumster.
Or your alternate drag name is?
Page Turner, because I'm an author.
I think there's already a page turner.
Wait, then I'm the dumb cumster.
There you go. That'll work.
I love this. I love this.
That'll work. But yes, there's already a
And
page
she'll
turner.
have
For
her
God's
OnlyFans.
sakes, new
I
people,
will.
Google potential drag names because then you're not
Yeah.
gonna end up. You don't want to end up with a
Felicia
dozen people with the
Minor.
same damn name.
It was going to be Freddie Prince Charming, but
That's already taken.
God, that's such a horrible name.
I know, it's a fucking dumbass fucking name, but it's
Because
already
nobody
fucking
can ever
taken.
spell it right.
Oh, you tell it. 15 years. F-R-E-D-D-I-E. After they tag me.
Why is my husband inviting me to things that water equals life opening?
Thank you, Scotty. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful event.
Thank you for
That sounds
inviting
like-
Felicia to your opening.
Right?
That's on my OnlyFans.
Oh my
If there's a way to
god.
make it sexual, I can probably
We can-
figure it out.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I love you, best.
I love you too, honey.
And on that
He's a
note,
therapist?
folks.
He's not okay.
Oh my god. You want to? I know we're gonna fuck all of it up, so I may as well just scroll on.
Oh
down.
wait, hold on. My mouse is not moving.
All right. So what do you have coming up, Felicia?
So I'll be in Albuquerque this weekend with you,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the 25th we will be at La Guitarra.
Bravo!
It only took like what
3 years.
For a cat bingo, it's for the Pink and Fabulous party. We'll be raising funds for Sue, who's one of our regulars, because she was just recently diagnosed with breast cancer. So we'll be raising money for her. Also, I've been sharing the fundraiser that's on Facebook. So far, I think we have $75, but our goal is to raise 1,000. So if you can't come to the event, then go ahead and $1, $2, whatever you want to put in
Sue's
there.
amazing. Sue is an amazing individual. Like, she really is.
The part that got me crying, though, is her family is really... Because she is an upbeat person. She's really positive.
Yeah.
Even, like, her writing about her experience as she's going through chemo is kind of, like, in an upbeat kind of way. And she... That's going to drive me nuts. But she is... she's just fighting like a champ. She's not... This is not going to take her.
No. And it's...
But we want to help her get through her journey and come out strong.
Because it's rough, and you have, family members, when it starts getting rough with chemo and stuff like that, family members have to be able to take some time off and be able to help with
I did
caretaking
offer
and stuff like that.
opinions
So
about
we're-
the wigs that she chose
There you go.
after she
does
started
chemo
losing-
and starts losing her hair and goes for the buzz,
So,
but yeah, so if you guys can contribute to the fundraiser, that would be awesome. There's going to be some other things set up at the Cat Lounge as well for fundraising and stuff. So we would love to see you there.
and then you have some things.
I have a few things. So 1025 is Cat Bingo. On Sunday the 27th, I'm going to be at the Bookman's in Phoenix, which is at 19th Avenue in Northern. I believe it's
Phoenix. In Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Don't show up to the one in Mesa.
No. I believe it's 10 a.m. I think it's 10 a.m. For a spooky version of Drag Queen Story Hour.
Are you gonna read the first one?
I'm actually okay. So what I'm reading, one of my
Are you crying?
My mom's watching this.
Oh no.
Oh, is she? Right, just right now? Oh. But...
No, she's been watching this.
Oh, no! Oh, no.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
So mom's
Okay.
getting the censored
It's
version
okay,
of the
my
book.
mom.
Oh, right.
watches this.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
My mom's a conservative Catholic. Does that make you feel any better?
And you're wearing the devil costume.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, I will be at Bookman's Phoenix, 10 a.m. on Sunday the 27th. This is wholesome. It's for the children. And
I'm an embarrassment.
I'm reading. Well, I'm actually reading because we're reading like scary stories, but they're not really scary stories because they're for kids. But I'm reading one of my favorites from when I was little. I'm reading The Green Ribbon. Oh my God.
Wait! I can't see
But-
past all this love.
But it's great. It's fantastic. It's yeah. So I'm reading The Green Ribbon. I have some backups too in case that doesn't take very long.
Backup dancers?
Yeah. And then the night of Halloween, this is why I don't have any Halloween plans, because the night of Halloween, Dustin and I are actually flying out to Arkansas because that
you did
weekend
that on purpose.
we kind of had to because Arkansas is on the 1st. So we have prelims on the 1st and on the 3rd. On the 1st is Arkansas, on the 3rd is Oklahoma. So we'll be all over that part of the country.
For those drag kings that may be out there
right there, yeah.
and they want to compete, do they contact you?
Yeah.
Are they out there?
There are, yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I know.
And since he's traveling on Halloween because he knew that I was performing,
I didn't want to have to
crushed
you. I was like, hey, can
they're
we
like,
fly
what's
out
a good day?
The 31st. The 31st is great. Let's go to the 31st. 31st is fantastic. Let's just leave that.
I have a hard time saying this title. So, Halloween in Fair Verona. It's a Romeo and Juliet masquerade. I have to say it slow because earlier today I tried to say it all fast and I just fucked
It
up.
didn't work out.
What word trips you up there? Is it
No, I just
and
tried to.
or like
It's just too long of a motherfucking title.
No.
I like short titles.
Halloween and Fair Verona Romance Day Masquerade? That's a lot. We're gonna put that on a flyer. We're gonna take it.
It is on the flyer that way. But it's at Crescent Ballroom on Halloween.
Nice.
I think that starts at like 9 o'clock.
I don't know. I won't be there, so it doesn't really matter.
I've noticed
But-
that Crescent Ballroom has had a lot of queer shows,
Mm-hmm.
like in general.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
They're very queer friendly.
They are.
This is my second time performing at Crescent Ballroom.
Very cool.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
All right. So thank you to our sponsors. You've got
I
wigs-
did take it off of that
That's
one.
fine. It's fine. We have Wigs of a Kind. Go to Wigs of a Kind. Look for Marissa Wigs of a Kind on Facebook. Send her a message if you are in the need of hair. She's got a bunch of wigs on sale right now. And she's got some cool ones on sale.
Yes.
Like, she's got some really awesome wigs on
Since
sale
it
right
is
now.
my birthday week,
Nobody cares.
she does have a pink mohawk that is for sale.
Oh, Jesus.
So if you don't want to support my tuition, but you want to support my drag habit, you can buy the pink mohawk that she has for sale.
I mean, God knows Felicia needs hair. Just saying.
It's turning into the Marissa show.
It is turning them. It is. Yeah.
In my recent photo shoots, I've had all Marissa wigs.
You have.
So if you follow me on Instagram, I tag Marissa in all the photos.
And of course, thank you to the Burley Barber at theburleybarbers.com. That's where we get our hairs did. And they are phenomenal individuals. If you ever have a chance to go see a Burlescapade show, go do it because they put on a hell of a show. We went and saw their Disney show.
Yes, and
And
have
it was-
Nerdless.
They have Nerdless coming up.
On November 2nd.
So go find Burlescapades and go support some awesome local artists who are also local business owners. And go get your hair did at the Burley Barbers. They're phenomenal.
Support us on Patreon.
Please. We'll get stuff actually up there.
Patreon.com/
Let's have a Fefe.
Everything's let's have a
Perfect.
Because
That's smart.
just fuck me. It's fine. It's all about Felicia.
It is. Thanks
Yeah,
so much.
it's fine.
for doing
Totally
it.
fine.
It's wonderful.
Be sure to like this episode, subscribe, and share it with all of your friends, enemies,
And Trump supporters.
and Trump supporters because they love us.
And they're getting rampant. And when they comment on our videos, I love it. Like, it makes my heart
They need
pitter
hobbies.
patter.
They need hobbies.
Do they really come for your videos?
Oh, have you not?
Really?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
There was one that I posted recently that, the one about Trump having to show his, like, returns or something like that. It was Trump related.
Yeah.
And somebody said, not true. And I just didn't respond to it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was like, that's cute. You can't
Oh
even
my
elaborate. You just
Yeah.
said, not true.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you can find us as a podcast, so you don't actually have to look at the mess. You
Not
just
true,
listen,
no.
you know.
Everything.
Find us on
All of the
iTunes, Spotify,
platforms.
Google Play, wherever you find your stuff. Yeah.
Yes. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And special thanks to Brandon McGill.
Yeah, and Best.
Yay. And
Yeah.
and Bess's mom. Are you there?
We love you, Mom.
Follow us all on social media.
She's
'Cause
super funny.
We have all the social medias.
Uh,
Follow us too.
yeah.
So next week we have Pandora Destrange or Destrange.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doesn't everyone get this?
No.
Oh, good.
You just posted a whole shit ton of them. I don't know what week is week. You just posted all of them.
It says season 8, episode 2.
I don't
Are you
even
trying to
think I saw
talk
that
like
one.
me?
Yes.
Not using your mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
He does that.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, thanks to everyone who watched us live tonight and
Thank
watches
you,
us
everyone.
on the replay. We'll see you next week for your Wednesday night conversation. This has been
Season 8 of
Let's Have a Phoebe.
Good night, y'all. See you next week.
Goodbye.